Shabbat Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. This is the brother Yashawan back with the World War III Daily Update. And to give you some insight onto what the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, meaning called Jesus, right? What his plans are and why he's doing what he's doing. God, is bringing all the armies of the world together, all right, in something called World War III, right? Why is he doing that? Because he's going to destroy all the militaries of all the nations, right? And how he's going to do that is with his own army, who are the angels. All right, the one you call Jesus is God's son. He's the commander of all of the angels, who are God's army. All right, and they have war chariots. And they're going to use that force and that power to subdue and destroy all the armies of the world, so that after that, they're going to bring in what is known as the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be ruled by the one you ignorantly called Jesus, whose name is Yahweh Shai. He's going to be the ruler in the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? So, this is Isaiah 34:2. This is an example of what I just said, all right? For the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, is upon all nations. What does indignation mean? Righteous anger. Let's read some other versions. The Lord is angry with all nations. The Lord is enraged against the nations. All of them, right? Russia, China, Australia, the UK, the United States, all of them, all right? The Lord is angry with all the nations and is furious with all their armies. Okay? And is furious against all their hosts. This word host means armies. The Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, is the Lord of hosts. He's the Lord of the army, right? His fury is against all their armies. He will totally destroy them. He will give them over to the slaughter. So God is conducting an ambush, if you will. All right, he's going to gather all the armies into one area, the Middle East. Yeah, but right now they're fighting over in Eastern Europe. Yeah, okay, things take time. World War III is going to escalate. It's not a world war yet, but as you can see, everybody is sending weapons, or we're going to send these weapons over to our allies. Then the thing is going to spiral out of control into what they call World War III. And the bulk of that battle is going to be fought on many fronts, but the main front is in the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh-Shaphat, meaning God's judgment, right? And that's called the Middle East, right? And what are they really fighting over? They're fighting over the land of Israel, which belongs to none of those people. The people that are there doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the children of Israel, the true children of Israel, starting with Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly called Jesus. If you saw him today, you would call him a so-called African American. All right? He's got the woolly hair and dark brown skin. All right? And that's just what it is. So God is doing what? He will totally destroy them. Who? All their army. All whose armies? All nations. All right? Read the King James. for the indignation of the Lord, his righteous anger, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. All of them. He hath utterly destroyed them. He will totally destroy them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Why is he doing it? Because he's making way for the kingdom of heaven to be ruled by his son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And directly under Jesus, who you call Jesus, will be King David, right, sitting on his throne. And then the government of the children of Israel, the 144,000, which is the government of the kingdom of heaven. And then all Israel, right, will be brought back, right, through the 1/3, the elect. And that's the way the world is going to be forever. This is what we're watching go down right now, okay? God is mustering the host of the battle. Let's get that. Wait, where is it? He mustereth the host of the battle. Where is that? Slovakia. Not that. Slovakia, bear with me. I have to pull it out. All right, let me see. What does it mean to mustereth the host of the battle? Gather them together. This is Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, mustereth the host of the battle. Okay, what does that mean? The Lord Almighty is mustering an army for war. The Lord of heaven's armies has called this army together. All right? The Lord of hosts is mustering a host for battle. The Lord of hosts is mobilizing an army for war. Who is that army? The angels. All right? We read one up. Let's talk about his sanctified. What was that? Salakia. 13:4. Let's read 13:3. Salakia. All right. Isaiah 13:3. I, the Most High, have commanded my sanctified. Who's God's sanctified ones? The men of the Lord, the 1/3. I have also called my mighty ones. Who is God's mighty ones? The angels. For mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Let's talk about the angels. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. So God is not only gathering the armies of the world together to lay them bare, okay, but he's getting his angels ready to lay those armies down in judgment, okay. Joel 3:2. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat for that ambush. Right here in the New Living Translation, I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. There will I judge them for harming my people, my special possession, for scattering my land among the nations, dividing up my land. Okay? So when you go back, right here, you understand that God is gathering the armies of the world, right, so that he can destroy them. Going back to the first precept that we brought out. The Lord is angry with all nations. His wrath is on all their armies. He will totally destroy them. All right? He will give them over to the slaughter. How's he going to do it? He's going to gather them all together into the valley of Jehoshaphat and then send the angels on them, and the angels are going to turn them into dust. If you go back and watch yesterday's World War III Daily Update, then you'll understand what is being said. All right, so with that, what we'll do is we'll go to Secret Files. We'll look at a couple of little updates here, and we'll go ahead and close for today. This is Secret Files Channel 333. This is what I want to see. 10 hours ago, Turkey has delivered a new batch of Bayraktar TB2 what? Drones, if you will. Attack drones to Ukraine. Attack drones. Putin said if anybody sets up a no-fly zone or sends jet fighters to the Ukraine, it's on and popping. Well, guess where this is going? Okay, can you see what God, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, can you see what he's doing? He's gathering the troops. He's starting World War III. People are wondering, well, why is Putin doing? Why is he tripping? I thought you were in line with the New World. Well, God done hardened his heart. Now he's going against the status quo. Why? Because his mind is in the hand of the Lord. Plain and simple. 95% of Putin's forces still intact, plan to surround Kiev. Pentagon update. All right, we're not going to watch it. We're going to keep this short. Military Leaks channel. 4 hours ago, another 2,000 pro-Turkish militants deployed to Ukraine. So this is dangerous because ultimately Turkey is going to be on Vladimir's side, according to the scriptures. All right. You got Turkey delivering a new batch of Bayraktar TB2s, attack drones, and sending what? Turkish militants deploying soldiers. What is this? The Most High mustering the host of the battle, mustering the angels and gathering. He's gathering. All right? Let's get this word gather. Joel 3 and 2 in the King James. I will also gather all nations. I will gather all nations. I will gather the armies. I will gather them together. This is the third day in a row I've had to go to Revelation. I just want to show you this. Revelation 19 and 19. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies. And what were they? Gathered together. Who did that? God did it. To make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. Who sat on the horse? Yahweh Shai, the one you call Jesus, and against his army, the angels. So we could prove this over and over throughout the whole scripture. We know what is going on. We know how it's going to end. How is it going to end? And there was war in heaven, right? Have you ever heard of the heaven rolled together as a scroll? What does that talk about? It's talking about the sky. Where do you see a mushroom cloud? Do you see it in heaven in the realm where the Most High dwells? No, you see it in the sky. And there was war in the sky. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. And who won? And prevailed not. Who prevailed not? The dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. The dragon got his ass whooped, basically. All right? And there was war in heaven. Oh, they were in heaven. They weren't in the sky. Well, what does this mean? Isaiah 34 and 4. And the host of heaven shall be dissolved. Who's going to be dissolved? The armies of the world. And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. What does that mean? It means that a nuke, several nuclear bombs are going to go off and they're going to leave a mushroom cloud. Is that going to be in the realm where the Most High dwells? No. It's going to be right there where you can see it. What does it say shall be rolled together as a scroll? The sky. Let's see if we can find that. Heavens. Up, right here. Huh. See there? The skies. And the skies roll up like a scroll. The skies will be rolled up. See, there are many levels to heaven. You got to be spiritual to understand which one is being spoken of. And the sky will be rolled up like a scroll. So when you go back, right, and the sky, and the skies, and the sky, right, right here, what do you got? Heaven shall be rolled as a scroll. This is talking about the sky. So when you go here, oh, Salakia, and you read, and there was war in what? The sky. There was war in the sky. Sometimes you need a visual. War in the sky. Is that not war in the sky? War in the sky. Buy the sky and sell the sky and lift your eyes up to the sky. All right? So you got to be able to read the Bible in the spirit. You have to have eyes to see and ears to hear, meaning understanding. All right? Right here, Revelation 19 and 11. And I saw heaven opened, means the sky. And what this really reads is, and out of the fourth dimension came some UFOs, so that you understand. And the pilot of that particular UFO or chariot, war chariot, was the one that you call Jesus, and he was about to strike dead a whole bunch of F-18s and F-35s. All right? Got it? He's about to make war. All right, so anyway, did we get enough? What is this war about? It's about them nukes, right? Is it not? Why is everybody so afraid of what is going on in Eastern Europe? Because Vladimir Putin has as many nukes as Babylon the Great. All right, so we'll go ahead and cut it right there. Here's what's going on. Here's why. All right. So with that, we hope the elect were edified. And with that, we'll say Shabbat Shalom.